Breaking all units. Fire it with pick your target. Want to stabilize the Gold 6. Anybody cover me. I got explosives on my tail. You gotta hold them here. Watch your left. I can't shake them. Okay. Wait for reinforcements.
Squeaky bum time. Here we go. Oh man, it has been a chore, hasn't it? Staying off of social media this morning.
Hugely.
Oh my god. Hello everyone and welcome to a little bit of an impromptu live stream. Whether you're watching live, hello to all 2-3 of you. Or if you're catching the replay once again, hello, thanks for tuning in. Today I'm joined by the man, the myth, the legend himself, as always, Daniel East 1000. And we're going to do a bit of a watch along, aren't we?
Oh, we are.
We've got Disney Plus loaded, ready on the screen. And we're going to sit and we're going to finally, after what feels like forever, watch episode 5 of Ahsoka, which promises to be, from all the hype, probably one of the biggest events in Star Wars television history. There's got to be a reason why this episode is being shown in theatres. And there's got to be a reason why last week's episode, which, spoiler alert if you haven't seen it already, but you've been warned, Anakin popped up at the end. And we've got no idea how, we've got no idea why. So hopefully episode 5 answers a few of those questions.
I think even more so that special they put up.
Oh, yeah. And there's the Master and Apprentice short as well to tune into afterwards. But yeah, we're gonna watch the episode. We're going to watch it. We're going to live stream. We're going to react. Pretty sure it's going to get loud. It's going to get sweaty.
It's going to get messy.
What are you expecting? What are you hoping?
I don't know. I don't know what to expect. I don't think we're going to see Thrawn as much as I really want to see him. But I'm here for it.
It's 49 minutes. 52 minutes actually.
52.
Of just unadulterated Star Wars goodness, and I'm ready. We are going to watch the episode. We are going to obviously dissect it throughout. We may pause along the way. Talk about things. We're leaving the comments for now hidden. So if you are tuning in and you've left a comment in the live chat, thank you. We'll get to those later on.
If you're a waste man that's posting spoilers,
exactly.
You can't get me yet.
This is it. I've been at work. Dan's been off, but we've been trying very, very hard to stay off of social media. We have seen a couple of non-spoiler mini reviews saying how amazing this episode is. A couple of little things that probably may have spoiled a surprise or two, but without context. So I don't
know what to expect.
Shall we just get into it?
Just get into it.
Let's go. Can't wait to get a copyright strike. Let's go.
I think we'll be all right as long as we talk loudly over it.
Oh man, I'm so excited. I'm literally so excited.
Here we go.
We're going in.
Your legacy and your masters is one of death and destruction.
I
love Bailey. Genuinely one of the most interesting characters that we've had.
Yeah.
In some time.
You and I share a common goal. Make this champion. You to be reunited with your long lost friend, and I to serve a greater good.
What does he mean by that? That's what I want to know. What is going on? What are they setting up?
Yes. No one will be following us.
It's just his shelf.
I want him to be on my shelf.
Well, yeah. But like his screen presence though is just so cool. Are you going to say what?
Yeah.
The Kanan picture.
Yeah, I missed that.
They're gonna jump.
Oh.
I love how as well the ghost finished. It's back in when this episode aired.
Yeah. It was the perfect time for it. Oh, like. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh, there he is!
Oh. Why Vader's theme though?
Oh!
Let's feast. Come on. Let's be having you. Oh, God almighty, I'm excited.
Moist. Cake. Cake.
I'm going to scream. I love that we're back to like on location filming as well. It's not all being done in the volume. It's like that place we went to at Matlock. That sundial thing, that star dial, whatever it's called.
Carson, come in. I got nothing down here. Looks like we missed the party.
Copy, General. There's nothing on the scope. Where is everyone?
That's what worries me. Do a full sweep and report back.
Copy. Over.
Mom? Can I come out now?
All right. But don't wander off too far. We don't know this planet, so keep Chopper with you.
That was off too hard. I would not be letting him out of my sight.
I wouldn't let Chopper go with him either. Biggest fucking troublemaker.
She's not going to come climb another cliff already, is she? No.
Oh, fuck.
Oh no, she's going to think.
Who you?
I told them to stay together,
Oh, no.
but they never listened.
Why are we getting news about Peter?
Here we go.
This one's gonna be a bitch.
So glad they got Kevin Kiner back as well.
Yeah.
Shadow Warrior. Okay, so
I'm
there we go.
pretty
That's
sure I've said this score in this episode is
Oh,
like.
here we go.
Anakin. You look the same.
You look old.
Well, that happens. Actually, what happened?
You lost the fight.
I don't remember.
Trust me. You lost.
Baylan's skull.
So you do remember. That's good.
Why?
It means you still have a chance.
This isn't Anakin.
Chance.
To live.
Tell me what's going on.
I'm here to finish your training.
It's a little late for that.
One is never too old to learn, Snips.
Everybody theorising that his saber looked different than that meant something. He was just lying.
All right. What's the lesson, Master?
Live. You die.
I won't fight you.
I've heard that before.
I'm not alright. I'm not alright. I have literally no clue what's going to happen. Like, I can't.
Anything?
No, I'm afraid the map is broken beyond repair. Wherever their destination was, we have no hope of following.
Well, once we find Sabine and Ahsoka, we can worry about that.
Unless the one thing answers the other.
You think they were aboard that ship?
Every minute that passes without finding them here, the alternative becomes less desirable.
We're overdue at HQ. Send her Organa says she can only give us cover for so long.
Well, we're not going anywhere until I know exactly what happened here.
If we stay
Oh,
up here any longer without reporting in, people are going to start asking questions.
Mom,
Not now, Jason. We might benefit from people asking a few more questions.
Not if we don't have any answers.
No.
Mom, there's something about the water.
What is it, Jason?
There's something out there, Mom. I can feel it.
Chopper? Jason, if there was anything out there, Chopper would pick it up on his scanner.
Oh, Mom.
General, we need to figure out what we're going to tell Command.
I'll cover it. What good is a high rank if you can't use it every now and then?
Mom, listen.
I am.
No, listen to the waves.
General,
Okay. What are we listening for?
Don't you hear it?
The waves crashing?
No. The lightsabers.
What?
I can sense it.
and get your squadron airborne. We need you out over the ocean, low altitude, full sweep.
We already did that.
Well, we're doing it again. Liang, you're with me and the Ghost.
Right away.
Jason, good work. Chopper, stay with him.
What am I missing? What just happened?
Jason has abilities. His father, Kanan Jarrus, was a Jedi.
Okay. We better get on it. Lander!
That relates to me where
Yeah.
I live.
Fucking
What does that mean? But, I'm such a fake fan. Does that mean it's...
Looks like you don't have much left to offer.
I haven't taught you everything yet.
Oh, fuck. Sorry.
It looks like he just jumped straight out of episode 3. It's
It does,
unreal.
doesn't it?
I don't feel like this is World Between Worlds.
No.
Oh!
No! No! Yes! 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 Fuck!
I'm not okay.
Let's fucking go!
Bro!
You see these armor? Oh! Christ!
Oh my god.
Yeah, okay.
The hair. And then-
Perfect!
oh my god, it's so good.
That's your problem. Keep up. This is your training.
Fixing rats.
Oh, James is going to be having a fit.
It will be.
I can't believe we're getting there.
He's there!
What's this? Battle's not over yet.
Oh, stop!
More separate asteroids.
Stop it!
This is a fever dream.
Is there a problem?
We lost so many.
There's always a price to be paid.
It was my fault. They were following my orders. I got them killed.
Come here. This is war, Ahsoka. As Jedi, it's our job to lead. That doesn't mean we don't make mistakes.
Our mistakes cost lives. That doesn't bother you?
Of course it does.
This isn't what I trained for.
You must adjust to the times. Look, when Obi-Wan taught me, we were keepers of the peace. But now, to win this war, I have to teach you to be a soldier.
Is that all I'll have to teach my own Padawan one day? How to fight?
Do you even want a Padawan? You know, teaching's not always cracked up to be.
Really? What makes you say that?
I'm joking.
You're joking.
Yeah, I'm joking.
How can you joke at a time like this?
What would you prefer?
I don't know.
Tell me, what do you want? You want me to be more serious?
I prefer it.
Listen, I'm teaching you how to lead, how to survive. And to do that, you're going to have to fight.
What if I want to stop fighting?
You'll die. Let's go.
Oh!
Where do you even start, man? Oh my god.
Fucking hell. I can't.
I'm so glad I got that Clone Wars sideshow Anakin now.
Yeah.
What's the price of that bugger rocket?
General, how many more times are we going to make this circuit? There's nothing out here.
Try widening your sweep along the coast.
We're going to press our fuel reserves.
I appreciate that, Carson. Now widen your search.
Copy. Over.
Carson's not wrong. Sabine and Ahsoka seem lost and Sam won't be stranded out here.
Luckily, the New Republic is only a short transmission away. I was surprised they changed their mind and approved your mission.
Oh, they never changed their mind. No, I just came anyway. For all the good it did.
I see. So this mission is unauthorized.
Yeah. Some general I am. Maybe those senators were right. They got us out here chasing ghosts.
You do things your way because you care. This is why people like you.
Yang, where are they? People don't just vanish into thin air.
Well, no. Normally, no.
Is there a chance they're out here?
Always. Especially with Lady Tano.
Yeah, she is tenacious.
So was her master.
Yeah? What was he like?
Intense.
Not off.
Yes, Jason, what is it?
Chopper thinks he has something heading 323 Mark 157.
Copy, we'll check it out.
Chopper says you're gonna have to get low.
How low?
She wants to know how low. Pretty low. As low as you can. Just go on, please.
Right. Droid said low.
She's just gonna be there bobbing in water. See some things, man, some stuff.
Hold the fucking phone!
No!
Yes! 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 It's her clones! It's her clones! Holy fuck!
Oh my
It's the
god!
Siege of Mandalore! It's the Siege of fucking Mandalore! Those helmets! Sold! 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 Oh!
Oh my god, this is the greatest episode of anything I've ever watched ever.
Having drinks, my fucking voice is gonna go.
I don't know this man.
This was the Siege of Mandalore. We had parted ways by now.
Looks intense.
It was.
Is this the one I want
Did
to
well.
story? Fucking brilliant.
You're a warrior now, as I trained you to be.
Is that all?
Ahsoka, within you will be everything I am. All the knowledge I possess. Just as I inherited knowledge from my master, and he from his. We're part of the legacy.
But my part of that legacy is one of death and war.
But you're more than that. Because I'm more than that.
You are more Anakin. But more powerful and dangerous than anyone realized.
Is that what this is about?
If I am everything you are,
You've learned nothing.
don't say that.
Back to the beginning. I gave you a choice. Live.
Yo.
Fuck.
Or die. Incorrect.
Oh crap. Oh, fuck.
Oh,
You lack conviction.
oh.
Trying to die.
I choose to live.
There's hope for you yet.
Anakin.
Hold the phone.
This is a goddamn masterpiece.
It's so cinematic.
I'm so goddamn glad you got Kevin Kiner to come back for this.
God, it's such a good score.
She looks weird without the
Yeah.
headpiece.
Welcome back, Lady Tano.
How long have I been out?
One rotation. However, you might have been lost for good, if not for Jason.
Jason is here.
With his mother and a squadron of X-Wings. All unauthorized, of course.
And Sabine.
No, we have not found her. We were hoping you could explain what happened.
Oh, she's not going to know, is she? What do you mean not found her? Bloody hell. She's going to be very cross with you.
Ahsoka!
I owe you my thanks.
heard you fighting.
You did?
Yeah, lightsabers. Who are you fighting with?
Hey, I have an idea. Again, why don't you show Jason inside your starship?
I've been in a starship before.
A Jedi starship?
Come along. I'll show you the training room.
You
Oh,
have a training room in your
yes.
starship? Will you train me?
No.
No.
Do you know how to build a lightsaber?
Yes.
Will you teach me?
No.
I know you've just recovered, but I have to ask. Where's Sabine? The last time I saw Sabine, she was holding this. Not significant? She may have left an impression on it. Like a memory. So we'll know what happened.
Oh, fuck.
Possibly.
That's a thing.
I think it can be, can't it? Because it's-
Yeah, I'm not saying no. They've just
I know, but
invented
it's like,
it,
it's like, oh,
but
at this point, if it's possible.
More than you know.
You and I share a common goal.
she's going to be well angry.
Wait, I give you my word, no harm will come to you. So you will be reunited with your friend. Do it. For Ezra.
Oh dear.
They took her with them. And she's alive. Yes. At least she was when she left Satos. Well, we have to go after them.
Don't know where they've gone.
Where's it gone?
I'm afraid it's not that simple.
General, we have a problem.
What else?
It's a fleet. They're on their way.
They're a little late.
I don't think they're coming to help.
Oh, shit!
I'll deal with this. You can work on a way to find Sabine. Right.
They're going to give you a bloody good telling off.
I think this is... They're now rounded up where the return point is for Thrawn. So they fucking brought them back. Get absolutely pummeled. I think you get absolutely pummeled.
What, the New Republic?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
This is the return point for them.
Yep. Good shout.
I think.
Hold up. Don't end. Please don't end.
Don't end there. Come on. No.
You can't be serious.
Do you have Morgan Elsworth in custody?
No.
Do you have evidence of Imperial remnant activity or of Grand Admiral Thrawn's return?
No.
And I'm afraid there's nothing more I can do. You and Ahsoka Tano are to return to Coruscant with the fleet.
I'm not sure she'll agree to that. I'm not sure I agree to that.
Hera, the Senate Oversight Committee is going to determine if your command should be permanently suspended. You are going to need her testimony to help you. I'm sorry.
I don't know how you score this, but we're losing right now. know how to follow Sabine.
What?
The whales.
Oh yeah. I always forget.
It all links back to the whales.
I'm not sure I like this plan.
Yes, I would like to second that.
There's no other way.
Yeah.
Without the map, we don't have
Yeah.
proper hyperspace coordinates.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ah, I see where this is.
Only one way to find out.
I can see where this is going. Yeah. You've made the connection I've made. Surely. This all just feels so Rebels, doesn't it? It's so good.
It's just perfect. Oh. Oh.
I think that is one of the larger ones.
Yeah. That'll do.
You're gonna do a Falcon and just like land on it.
Wish me luck.
Is she going to communicate with it? Oh no! Oh!
What she's wearing.
Yeah.
General, we got incoming.
No good, Carson. They can't interrupt or frighten the pod.
How much time do you need?
I don't know, just don't let them approach.
Hey now.
He's going to be commanding it. Fucking hold it.
Can
I
you
mean, it wouldn't
imagine?
surprise me, that'd be great. But...
Dun, 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 dun.
This is Captain Teva out of Delphi Base. Please identify yourself.
Captain Teva, why aren't you far from home?
Repeat, please identify yourself.
Captain, you know very well who we are and why we are here. Now, where is General Syndulla?
I'm afraid that's classified information. In fact, you're going to have to halt your approach to the planet until I receive confirmation that the General has indeed completed her mission.
Mission? Captain, the reason we are here is because there was no mission.
I respectfully disagree.
We're all on the same side here.
Look at this dirt.
Tell us what Ahsoka Tano and General Syndulla are up to, and perhaps we can help.
The best way you can help is to maintain your distance until I can confirm that General Syndulla has completed her mission.
Now put down and
Army
piss off.
tractor beam.
Tractor beam powering up, Captain.
I'll give you one last chance, Captain Teva. Explain the nature of this mission, or I will see to it that you are stripped of your rank for resisting a direct order from Fleet Command.
Okay, but you're not going to believe me.
She's talking
Is she
to a
really
whale.
gonna talk to them?
That's the idea.
I love Jason.
It's just like the stories.
It's
he
a
told
really
me.
bit of casting.
How the whales together on the bad guys far, far away.
And they saved us.
Now they'll take Ahsoka to where Ezra is.
That's the hope, kid.
Hey! Get in there. Move your pen.
All right. But you best come back inside.
No, I don't think I will. He's like, yeah, jump in, I'll give you a lift.
Shoot for it.
That's no cage.
You're certain they know where Sabine was taken?
I have no idea.
What?
No idea. We'll just see where it goes.
It could go anywhere.
I know. That's better than going nowhere.
What does she know?
I think she goes to the galaxy. I don't think it's that.
Correct. The whales will transport her and her ship, or at least that's the plan.
Captain, I'm receiving a signal from the Ghost.
Captain Gerard, this is General Sandula. I'd move your fleet out of there if I were you.
Evasive maneuvers. It cleared their path.
Where are you taking them? The music is absolutely perfect in it. Go.
Oh.
Ahsoka. Looks like they're about to jump. Sorry you can't make the trip. That's alright. Jason's too young to travel between galaxies. Hera, I'll find them. I promise. May the Force be with you.
Don't end it here. Fuck it. Don't end it just there.
You know they're gonna.
Fuck! Yes!
Oh, I'm knackered.
Oh, what an episode! Oh my god. Oh my god. What have we just watched? Christ. I'm speechless. What an episode.
That was absolutely that was unreal.
Epic.
That was unreal.
Epic. Epic.
If anybody were wearing headphones when Siege of Mandalore.
Oh my god.
I'm so sorry.
That's like the last thing I was expecting.
I was
them
not
to
expecting
do.
that at all. I just thought, it's just some generic Clone Wars battle. And then, what the hell? What the hell? We're in the end game now, man. Oh my god. Oh, I need to get some comments. Let's get some comments. 16. Oh yes.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Oh, we've got a few. Here we go. So we'll just flick through them. Bloody hell. Caleb, sup?
Oh, everyone.
Hold on to your seats. It's a ride. It weren't half a ride. Bloody Nora. Ahsoka Part 5 was awesome. It bloody was. Jesus wept.
Oh,
Caleb, don't expect anything. Just hold on to your seats. Look at that. You're in for a real treat.
That was more than
Not
a treat.
kidding.
That was perfect. Perfect.
Matt says you guys look so excited already. This is before we even started watching. Bloody hell. Oh, man. Peak television.
Perfect.
Oh, there you go. Just proves Hayden wasn't the problem with the prequel.
Exactly.
This is it. This is what I've always said from the beginning. I'm not dicking on George Lucas by any means, but dialogue is not his forte.
Nah.
Storytelling, absolutely.
Yeah.
Dialogue, no. And it's the bad writing that you can be a Brando, you can be a De Niro, you can be, if you're handed a bad script, you're gonna look like a bad actor.
And also, if your director's telling you faster, more intense,
it never helps, does it? Owen says, "I love this episode. I love that as well. The moment Anakin became Heisenberg."
Yeah. Oh my god! What?
I appreciate that, Crash Town. Cheers. This may be the best reaction I've seen so far for this episode. The pure joy is infectious, dude. I have never. I can't begin to tell you the last time I watched Star Wars.
You've been on the edge of your seat.
Literally, all the way through, I was like, what is going to happen? Oh, God. Seeing Rex in Phase 1 armor made me cry last night. Yes. I thought this execution was flawless.
Yeah.
That whole sequence was absolute. This whole episode, but that sequence was absolutely perfect.
Black Series Phase 1 Rex
The figures, give me the figures.
I need to,
There we go. This is what I want to talk about in a bit. She's Ahsoka the White now.
Yeah.
RoboQuiff jumped in. Afternoon, lads. Just got done watching the episode myself. Someone must have been chopping onions for the last 50 minutes. Bloody hell. So yeah,
I can't.
So at the end of that,
I can't.
I'm like, I said to you, I was like, look what she's wearing.
Yeah.
Why do I get a feeling? Because to me, it seemed a little bit too.
I thought there was a big reason why, because people saying that he's changed it. He hasn't.
Yeah, I was like, my first thing was like, oh, she's wearing the grey tunic. When she approaches Sabine.
I don't think we're going to find Ezra this season, but we're going to get tidbits that we're going to look for him.
Well, this is the thing, because
maybe
this is the thing. I've got a couple of theories.
Go on.
So my first one was when she approaches Sabine the first time, and she's like, "Come on, let's go on the mission." She's wearing the grey, and I was like, "Hang on a minute, she was wearing white. She got the staff then." Yeah. And then I'm like, I'm not going to read too much into it, because it's a costume change, but it's not a big thing. Mm-hmm. My explanation for that was maybe Rebels, the series, is an interpretation of the events that happened.
Yeah,
and so there are
said
going to be
that,
little
yeah.
details that aren't. So it's like Sabine telling that story at the end, how she remembers it, how she pictured it, and how she pictured Ahsoka in that moment was like this grand.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean? It's just an interpretation of that story.
Yeah.
But now, at the end of that, I'm like, when I was sat watching it, I'm thinking she's going to go back into the world between worlds, go back to the point where they go off to find Ezra, knowing what she knows, and she's just be like, well, I'll just go straight there.
Oh.
Or is that, I don't know.
Is it a future point that we're seeing from Rebels? Maybe an even future.
Is that bit at the end of Rebels the jump off point for looking for Ezra, or is it something else?
Oh God, I'm not ready for next week. I think. Oh.
I weren't ready for this week, but now I'm even less ready for next week.
Because I think everything from the trailers we've now
Bloody
seen,
hell.
and now we're going in blind, effectively.
Yeah.
So.
Unreal though.
So good.
Absolutely unreal. I'm watching that again.
I'm watching that.
I'm
glad that I've
again
watched it here because then I can just dive into it and get over and have to faff about.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I'm going to be watching that again later on.
Whoa.
Because that was everything I wanted from the Clone Wars flashback.
Yeah.
I can't even begin to.
Mordorians looked fucking sexy.
That's what I mean. But just like everything. Yeah. This is why I'm saying about the whole thing with Ahsoka and the costume change. The little details in that. The fact that just for those like little scenes, they changed Hayden's hair, the outfits, the costumes, the jumps, it's all the little things.
Yeah.
The little things. Oh man.
Dave does it for a reason.
Yeah.
You know.
Noobers said, Hayden's best work is here. I feel like Dave's style is getting stronger with every episode. Anakin's inclusion felt necessary since how much pure fan service has been just a gem. Yeah. That was fan service done correctly.
Yeah.
In relation to a story. That weren't just putting it in there for the sake of it.
Yeah.
That was beautifully done.
I think it were a great way for people who haven't really got much of a knowledge of Ahsoka's character.
It were a good
That's a quick way.
Yeah.
Because like that scene where I don't know what planet they're on, it felt like it was Ryloth.
Yeah, I thought that was the Twi'leks, yeah.
And the fact that we've seen that, so it's like, oh, that's the point where she's learned about, it's just like a quick crash course in the character.
Yeah.
And that was brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah, it was. It was so good. Flawless. Anakin igniting the red saber sent me straight back to 2005 playing the PlayStation 2 Episode 3 game. Yeah, me too. Yeah. When I saw it, I was like, this is like, it felt like 2005 because that's what I wanted it. I'm going to be honest, it completely subverted my expectations because I kind of expected it not to be Anakin.
Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure whether it was or whether it was just Ahsoka's psyche and her, like it was like a vision or something. But
I don't know.
When Vader's theme played at the end of that last week's episode, I was like, that's not Anakin. This is something else. So the fact that we got that conflicting, like the little flashes of Vader when he's, oh my God.
The flashes of Vader are sick.
So well executed.
And when Anakin's going off into the battlefield and it quickly flashes to Vader, it's like, oh.
Unreal. It was just so, like, I think, like Noobers just said there, like, Dave's style is getting stronger.
Yeah.
I didn't want to jump on that bandwagon when Mandalorian came out, but just give him the keys to the goddamn kingdom. Let him do everything, because the guy gets it. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. He's so good. Oh man. Oh.
Yeah.
I haven't enjoyed a Star Wars like that since gonna see Episode 3.
Really? Oh, yeah. Tasty.
No, I tell a lie, because Rogue One was.
I think for me, there's different like enjoyments you get. I think for me, the run up to Force Awakens, that was a big thing.
Yeah.
Like Rogue One as well. All the films at the cinema. as a TV event, this one has felt, like we've said at the start, massive.
Cinematic.
The fact, I'm a bit gutted that we didn't get this at the cinema in the UK.
Yeah.
That really pisses me off when that happens.
Mm.
But,
I'm just gonna come out and say I'm a little bit good that this isn't a movie, a 3-part movie in itself. This would have worked so well as a trilogy or as a follow on from.
This is just, I mean, if this is Dave just flexing his muscles now,
oh my God, it's only going to get better.
Film. We're eating fucking good.
We are feasting.
Now, can we get the fucking figures out, please? Please. I want to play with my toys.
Oh my God, I can't even begin.
My toys. My toys.
I just don't know. I don't know what else I can say about it. I feel like we've done James such a disservice by not being on here, because I bet James, if you're watching, man, Jesus Christ, I bet
you would have loved to have seen his reaction.
I would have.
All of it. Like, especially the Clone Wars bits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just perfect. It was absolutely perfect.
It scratches every Star Wars fan, or should do at least.
It scratches every itch.
I think it should, because you've got like Clone Wars, Rebels, and then you've got kind of like the original trilogy with the little tidbits.
It's just tying everything together.
It's beautiful.
So bloody well.
Beautiful.
Isn't it? It's bringing every little piece of Star Wars together in such an amazing way, like visually, story-wise, everything's just coming together so nicely.
Visually, this series has been so cinematic.
It's been brilliant. It's been, hands down, up to now, my favourite.
We haven't even had Thrawn yet. I'm fucking loving it. So what happens when he comes along? Because I'm going to be absolutely...
We're not getting him till finale.
We're not getting him till the last episode. I've accepted it this point.
Guaranteed.
If we're going in blind here, then he's not just going to randomly show up like, hey guys.
That was it. There we go. Nuba said, seeing Anakin fight just like in episode 3 made me feel all giddy. Hayden's still got the moves, not over choreographed either. Nah. It looked like it was filmed in 2005. Yeah. In the best possible way. I don't mean that as like a slant. Like he's not lost a step. It's just, if anything, he's improved. Like he's aged like the finest of wines.
Yeah.
Like that, I can't put into words how absolutely bloody perfect that sequence was from start to finish. Like not just the Clone Wars bits, everything. For me, like just that were beautifully crafted. I think to be honest, if we're going to talk about Hayden's acting, the fact he felt like he was from the Clone Wars, because Anakin Clone Wars is a bit more. Yeah, you get a bit more of a personality from him. Yeah, I think it's safe to say like there's a bit more of a human element to him in that, and in that. You saw the best of both worlds. You saw the darkness of episode 3 and also the kind of light from the Clone Wars, where he is there like trying to make a joke. He's like, I'm new to this. Yeah. I'm not like a master. How do you want me to do this? Yeah. Like, great. Perfect. Nuba's just put, what do you guys say about the criticism of the fights not being fast enough? Couldn't give a shit. Couldn't give a shit. I don't care. Why? No, faster, more intense. Fast doesn't equal intense. It doesn't at all. Like, I loved Ahsoka and Balin's duel last week because there's a pace to it. Standoff. Yeah, and like you said, the pacing of it all. It just like it threw me back to Rebels with Obi-Wan and Maul. Yeah, because that's one of the best fight scenes, and it's short. Yeah, it's short, but it serves the plot. Yeah. If it serves the plot, I'm not going to lie. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. I love Episode 3. Yeah, I love Revenge of the Sith. Do not get me wrong on that one. It's my favorite of the prequels. It's up there it's easily in my top 5. But yeah, it is a bit that. But I'm not going to berate it. No, I'm not going to berate it because But like, when you're watching that bit when they're just like spinning the lightsabers behind their back, it's like, is it necessary? It's like I'm not dicking on it, but I'm not here for flips and I'm here for flips. I'm here for fists, not flips. I get it with episode 3 because there's literally episode 3 has the most fight scenes in any lightsaber fights in any Star Wars film. So it's like there needs to be a pace to that to cram it into one film. Absolutely, God damn it! But give me a bit of pace. Give me
the fucking fight between Obi-Wan and Vader from A New Hope. Fuck that fucking
that
piece
fan
of
video.
shit. Like, it's great. No beef on the people who made that, because it's, you know, technically amazing. But no, because that fight in A New Hope is everything that, like, George took from samurai films. It's the pace.
It's everything it needed
it's the
to be for
building
that.
up of telling the story through fight.
And at that point in Vader and Obi-Wan's careers and lives, that's literally what it needed to be.
Exactly.
Hence, I think when everybody saw that Obi-Wan and Maul were going to face off again in Rebels, they were expecting a.
It didn't need to be.
And then I think with the way that went down, everyone was like, a little bit underwhelmed, but perfect. It tells it. It's not about. It doesn't have to be visually like all over the place to tell a story. It's all about that.
Yeah.
Oh man, I want to put it on again. I'm itching.
It's so good. So good.
It's the best thing. I'm so glad. Like, I must admit, I did think to myself, were we getting ahead of ourselves by doing a stream just for this one episode?
Yeah.
Because I know when we did the stream with James and we talked about Mandalorian,
yeah,
we were there for an hour and a half and we just ended up talking about toys, because by the time we'd done that episode, it was all right, but it was just like
yeah.
I thought, I didn't really need an hour and a half discussion about it, but this I could go on forever.
Yeah,
I could go on forever.
Yeah.
James is here actually. He just put Clone Wars flashbacks felt like a fever dream. What did I say? Brain is mush, cannot comprehend. Oh man, I'm totally there with you. Like, just seeing Rex in that mist, I was like, what?
I will literally say that if we see Rex.
Yeah.
Like, then he says
no, but the fact that we said if we see Rex, and then not only did we see Rex, but fucking Maul Super Commander just come off screen.
Pops up.
I can't wait to watch this back and just see and see that roar.
So good.
Oh man, Matt's just popped in. Agreed about the samurai references. Loved Balin and Ahsoka switching their form positions a few times, anticipating what each other might do before they started dueling. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like all about pacing. It was just so well crafted. Everything about this series so far has been so beautifully put together.
Yeah,
it's been thought about. You can tell there's been. I think you can tell, like with Mandalorian, I think that is quite a lot of Jon Favreau's input.
Yeah.
And that's a lot of Jon Favreau's baby.
Yeah.
And Dave Filoni's just there as like, yeah, well, what, maybe put this in, or do that, or maybe do this.
Yeah.
Dave sat there with this, and you can tell that he's directed this one.
Yeah.
Dave sat there with this, and he's like, right, time to get my figures out.
That's it.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like, you can tell he's just put so much love into it. I'm just,
Yeah.
Another one that Nuba's just put. Seeing Hayden in the armor felt like a fever dream. Yep. I also think
interesting thing about that actually. I saw a board game a couple of weeks back. I think it was a Monopoly one, and it had Hayden in the Anakin armor.
Yeah.
I'm like,
they've done that a few times though.
They've done it a couple of times.
This is what I was saying
in the first time.
This is what I was saying in the while we were watching it. I'm like, I'm so glad that I've got that sideshow Anakin now, because that's obviously Hayden's likeness, but in the Clone Wars armor. Man, I am buzzing. I've got one of the. I've got a sideshow. I've got a 12-inch scale figure from Ahsoka before anyone else. How
long we've been waiting for that?
Right, I know, right? And it's also. I also think the actress who played young Ahsoka, the girl from the Barbie movie, was fantastic as a Clone Wars age Ahsoka. I thought she was brilliant, but I never made that connection.
She's from Barbie.
Yeah, is it the America Ferrera's daughter? Not in real life, like the characters.
Oh.
Is it the character's daughter? Because I thought she looked a bit too young.
That's mad.
I got young Gamora vibes, if nothing else.
Yeah,
but I'm like, yeah, it is. Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yo,
that's mental. But brilliant.
Mean.
But brilliant. But I'm the same though. I'm the exact same. I thought the cast, like, 'cause at first it threw me off a little bit because I saw her get up and I was like, she's small. She's small.
She's small.
Are we just getting a silhouette, or are we getting an actual? And then we got, and I was like, They've done it. They've bloody gone and done it. I'm back in 2008.
This absolutely mental, speechless.
It's a good series, and I'm enjoying it more than other recent stuff. And it feels like Star Wars, but I can't get as excited as you guys about it. Well, each to their own, but I'm buzzing.
My tears off.
Absolutely buzzing.
My figgies.
I don't think there's much like in terms of theories and where it's going to go and everything. I can't. The whole other galaxies thing is like we're focusing on the Clone Wars flashbacks and whatever, and that's fair because it's a bloody big thing. Yeah. But I still can't begin to, because I think one of the things like with like Mandalorian is like you've always and other shows you've always got that predictability element. I mean, as soon as like Gideon started talking about cloning and all that sort of stuff, it was like, oh, they're going down like they're filling in the gaps for the sequels. But with this, I mean, I've said it to you, God knows how many times, haven't I? That I feel like the events of this series, they're not going to feed into the sequels and have any bearing on the events of those movies. These are going to hop straight over, and this is going to have a bearing on Star Wars canon,
preceding it.
Following the sequels,
I think that. Yeah,
there's a bigger story at play here. I think
Thrawn's definitely at the heart of it.
But it's like the whole of the galaxies thing, like the fact that they are now on their way to another galaxy.
Just opens up so much potential and threat.
Yeah,
threat level midnight.
It's expanding the universe. We're in the expanded universe. James has popped in. Seeing live action, Tina Ahsoka gave a whole new perspective to just how young she was during the war compared to the animation. Incredible, the bloody lot of it. I thought that as well. I was like, yeah, because actually,
it's just
when you go back, she pairs up with Anakin when she's 14. And by the time Siege of Mandalore comes around, she's what, 17? Is she 17? About 16, 17? By the time she fights Maul?
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, she was a bambino.
Mad.
It's by far the best thing since Dooku's arc in Tales of the Jedi. There's definitely a difference between Dave's Star Wars and Disney Star Wars, and the quality speaks for itself. That's all I'm going to say. I do agree.
Tales of the Jedi.
Just keep in mind that this is still Disney Star Wars. But it's just got the right people involved at this point. I feel like this is just, like I said, we're feasting. This is just, I don't want to be that person that goes back to it. I mean, like,
I think we've actually got a plan at this point.
Yeah.
Which is the main thing. I think I love the sequel trilogy.
Me too.
But there was no plan.
Yeah.
I think there was people trying to make a plan. There was people who had ideas as to what the plan could be, but at the end of the day, there was creative differences in helming it, and I think the end wasn't quite as refined as it could have been.
No. The ending certainly wasn't. The middle bit was all right.
The middle was fucking juicy.
But yeah, I mean that's my main issue. Like, I mean, I'm a defender of the sequels.
Yeah,
for the most part, I can't completely get on board with Rise of Skywalker. I've still got my faults with it. It's a popcorn movie. It's fine, but it was an unsatisfying ending for me.
I think they were finding the footing, but it took more time.
But they threw it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. This feels like it's been prepped. It's been planned. It's been slow cooked. And I feel like the sequels needed that. The sequels needed that planning.
Fucking tender steak over. Tender, juicy steak.
I was saying to Daniel before we came on the stream today, I said I wanted to start off with a napkin tucked into my t-shirt and a knife and fork and be ready to feast. But again, I felt like I was getting ahead of myself a little bit, and I thought I'm getting my expectations up here, and we're not going to get what I'm expecting. And mate, I want to lick the plate. Do you know what I mean? Jesus.
I want me fucking pudding. And that's going to be the last episode. I just know it.
So good. So good. But again, like, even at this point, like, I'm loving the fact that we've still got no idea where it's going. Like, some people will probably argue, well, we're 3 episodes away from the finale and we've still got no idea about the end game of this series and where it's going to wrap up and how it's going to wrap up. But I'm loving the journey.
Yeah.
And and one of the things for me is that seeing Ahsoka sitting back in that seat,
like, yeah, I don't know where
and say, I've got not a clue, but going somewhere is better than going nowhere. And it's like she's so confident, like she does know where she's going to a degree, or she knows what she's going to find at the end of it. But like you said, like all the little like the little crumb trails and everything, I'm like, where is it all going? Like, there's a reason. There's a reason that she's wearing the white. There's a reason that she wasn't wearing it at the beginning of the series. What is going on? There's something massive.
Juicy.
There's something juicy. There's something massive at play here, and I'm just like, I
don't have a clue where they're going to take it, and that's the most exciting thing of all.
Definitely. Verdict?
Probably one of the best episodes of the series ever.
Yeah.
Ever. I think Mandalorian season 2 ending.
I was just about to say,
like,
in terms of rank, if you had to rank, like.
But this is like, I want to say on par.
Yeah.
If not,
it's up. I think I don't
know. Nostalgia.
Yeah.
Nostalgia.
Yeah. I think for me, the introduction of Luke at the end of Mandalorian season 2, the build up with the X-wing coming in and the following him from the back, that stunning.
Yeah,
I absolutely love it. Like the ultimate like unveiling.
The unveiling.
I'm like, yeah, I like it, but I'm going to be that person again. Luke's never been one of my favorite characters, so like as excited as I was to see him, I've never got that whole yes. Whereas with Anakin, with Ahsoka, this is. I think a lot of people are forgetting we're prequel kids.
No, that's true.
Do you know what I mean? Like everybody, and I totally appreciate it, but everybody,
everyone's got their own.
A lot of people, exactly. A lot of people get excited about the OT crew, Luke, all that sort of stuff. But for us, we're at the end of the day, like as much as we try to, maybe just encompass everything into our love of Star Wars. At the end of the day, we grew up during the prequels.
Yeah.
I was when Phantom Menace came out, I was 8. By the time Revenge of the Sith came out, I was 14. So I grew up with those. Movies. They are my original trilogy. So to see this stuff now in live action on TV, this is me seeing Luke Skywalker at the end of Mando season 2. But this is my version of it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I agree with that.
Just in the same way that like Power of the Force 2 is my vintage. Do you know what I mean? It's that sort of connection, yeah. But I've loved it. It's been so good. So good. What an episode.
I just want to see where it goes next.
I can't. I still don't know. I can't even begin to figure it out. I've got absolutely no idea. Where do you think it's going to go? Because I've said I don't know whether this is something that we've discussed in any streams. I think we might have touched on it in that Mandalorian one.
Yeah.
But I've said I ultimately want to see a story, whether it's through Ahsoka or whether it's through some other media that comes in the future. But for me, I'd like to see a story it's not Jedi versus Sith. It's not Rebels versus Empire. It's not, evil versus good anymore. It's that whole good and evil coming together and admitting there's a bigger threat at play. We need to put whatever differences we've got aside to deal with whatever this is, because this is bigger than both of us. I want that, and I feel like that's maybe where we're going with this.
I feel like that's where we're going.
I know you touched on maybe the controversial opinion, but the Yuzan Vong.
I think Yuzan Vong are going to be in it. It's not. I think they're going to be the setup for the next series of films, because Thrawn's, there's always been a mention in the Thrawn books about this threat that he's really concerned about, and I think he's going to be the one that convinces everyone that, you should really be worried about this as much as me.
You mentioned a good thing at the weekend that I really like the idea of, is that Thrawn's been scouting. He's not been going around he's not been making enemies of people. Or not been trying to make enemies of people,
make enemies.
He's forging all these connections with characters that have come from obliterated planets, from devastated cultures, and he cares about culture, and he's doing that for the reason of, if we don't stop this threat that's coming from this other galaxy,
that was it. Because there's been no one's really touched on it, but we found out last week that Sabine's parents were on Mandalore when it got
during the Night of a Thousand Tears,
absolutely obliterated.
Yeah,
and the fact that Ahsoka's now on her way to see Thrawn. I think Thrawn, finding out about the Mandalorians and their culture, he'll be devastated by it in his own way. He'll be a bit more like tempered as he is.
Yeah.
But that'll be a thing that he can twist characters to say, look, your culture's been absolutely decimated, but think of the entire galaxy when this threat comes, because Yuzang Vong are a huge threat.
Well, that's the thing,
I don't think it will... I mean, it could be a twist on the Yuzang Vong.
Yeah, I'm not expecting it to be as cookie cutter as the comics.
Yeah.
And the books. Because I know in the books and the comics, the Yuzang Vong end up taking over, because they are from another galaxy, aren't they?
Interdimensional beings, kind of, but they are from another galaxy.
And they end up, they're very they're very organic, aren't they? They're like everything's organic. There's not a massive reliance on technology for them. And I've seen the panels from comics and stuff where they've like taken over Coruscant and it's all green and swamped and just like post-apocalyptic. And it's like, I can picture it. If it's done well, this is the thing, because I think the Yuzang Vong storyline gets a lot of...
It gets flat.
It's a very polarising storyline, isn't it?
Yeah.
Some people love it, some people absolutely loathe it. But I think if it's done right through the media of Dave Filoni, I think he could do something really good with it.
Yeah, because I think Yuzang Vong will be so different, and that we're travelling to a new galaxy that's not been tapped. It makes sense. It makes complete sense to introduce him. So
Nuba's just going back to what we were saying about with the sequels. He said that's why I think the sequels will have the same route as the prequels. The kids who watch those films will become more vocal, and it will be loved equally as much by the fans.
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah,
100%. Like I said, don't get me wrong, I'm not a sequel hater. They just could have been better. And the fact, and it's making it more bittersweet when we're watching stuff like this, because it's like with that little bit of extra, I'd have waited another year for Force Awakens to come out if they could have put a storyline in place.
Yeah, that's it.
Rather than making it up on the fly.
Yeah, that's it. I think I don't mind waiting if it's going to be cooked well.
Quality over quantity.
Yeah, definitely.
This is why I know, like at the minute, we've obviously got the SAG-AFTRA strikes going off, and it's not ideal, but neither is not getting paid for your work. So I'm all there for it. I support it, but at the same time, I'm like, I want my content. I really want my content. So, but in terms of an episode, I'm going back to it again, just like out of 10,
11,
12,
12 out of 10,
12
out of 10.
I think we've pretty much just about covered all the bases we can, haven't we? Like we've theorised, we've discussed, we've analysed to the best of our ability. So we're not going to keep you guys for much longer than we have to. I do have another stream kind of in the pipeline that I would like to jump on board with Dan at some point. For any of you that follow us on social media, then you'll know this past weekend we popped along to Star Wars Man in Manchester, and I managed to almost complete a very long-standing collecting goal of mine, which was to pick up all the figures from the Power of the Force 2 Expanded Universe line, which feels very poetic considering what we're feasting on right now. But I've been able to pick up most of the figures from that line. I think I'm 2 or 3 figures away from completing it. Dan's got the ones I'm missing, with the exception of Leia, I think. So I need to pick Leia up. But what I want to do for the next stream, we do have an Ahsoka series wrap up planned for when the series ends in October. We'll get the roundtable back together and we'll jump on with RoboQuiff Collects to talk about the series as a whole. But the next action figure stream that I'm planning is going to be focused on the Expanded Universe line from the Power of the Force 2. And that's going to be essentially a review within a live stream, isn't it? Because the plan is for Dan to handle one half of the line and for me to handle the other. And we'll talk about those figures, because I think I've managed to get you onto the hype of Power of the Force 2, haven't I?
I'm loving Power of the Force 2.
I'm a bad influence. I'm sorry. So there's that to look forward to. I need to pull my finger out and get some action figure reviews done, because I've got a absolute backlog. But there's plenty to look forward to, Star Wars wise, on Disney Plus, and content wise from the two of us. Dan just did a smashing review as well of Nubs from Jedi Adventures, Young Jedi Adventures. So go and check that out as well if you haven't done so already. And again, on that note, a massive shout out to James, who couldn't be with us on this stream because obviously distance is a thing.
Yeah.
And getting him here on the sofa would have been a bit of a challenge, but yeah, we'll crack on with the next one soon. And a big shout out to James for providing me with the nubs as well. So good stuff. Hope you enjoyed Ahsoka, guys. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you all on the next one.
Thank you. Bless up.